Hello and welcome to Arindam Zoo. I am Arindam, and in part 5 of my zoo series, I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the swamp biome as well as the aerial biome. So we are currently situated here. In the previous video, I had actually covered the sauropods, and in the other videos, I had already shown you the entrance, the insects as well as the raptors. So let's look at the swamp world. So the swamp world is going to have the Baryonyx, Sarco, Capro, Boa, Leech, Frog and the Bloodstalker. This is the second enclosure that I had made, with the entrance being the first, and it took a really long time to make. You can see that this part is kind of empty. I wanted this to be a gigantic cafeteria, but well, I got bored of it. Eventually, I'm going to be doing it because when Fiora releases, I'm going to be adding the new creatures and then we're going to release it. For now, just think of it like a gigantic cafeteria. So we get the Titanoboa first. So the Titanoboa, we can see basking in the sun, and on the other side, we get the Bloodstalkers. So let's just go up and see how it looks from top. From the top, you get to see all the different creatures. We get the Bloodstalkers in the swamp. We have this little walkway that you can use to see the Bloodstalkers over there. We get Baryonyxes. This is a nice viewing platform. At night it looks really nice with everything becoming dark, and you get illumination only from the peripheries. And on the other side we are going to see a couple of where are they? I cannot see them. Now I'm going to be showing you this thing from a different side because the bloom is killing it. So yes, there you are. The frog. Another frog should be there. There should be a third frog, but I cannot find it. And oddly though, this Baryonyx has gone inside the mesh and have come to this side. It was the one that was wandering, and well, that is how Ark loads its creatures. So we can actually, let's go over from that side. From this side, we get to see the Baryonyxes. We get to see the entrances of the insects and raptors paddock. Here is the Baryonyx. And if you have watched my previous couple of videos, you will note that I had made videos for each of them. You're getting a sneak peek of these things anyway in this video. Now, if you want, you can head down, and there you're going to see the frog over here, if you can see them. Now, I wanted all of these enclosures to be as realistic as possible, and hence I had made sure that all of these swamp bushes are not cleared out. On this side, you're going to see leeches. Now, unlike all of the other creatures I have, these leeches are actually wild. Yes, you can see them aggroing onto me. You saw them, right? They're actually aggroed onto me. So these leeches are both normal leeches as well as diseased leeches, which are the ones that are red. And they have all aggroed onto me. And you can see the combat music. If we come to this side, we will see, I'm guessing, these are Caprosuchuses or the boar croc. Because of how realistic it is, we actually have a Caprosuchus down there inside. You actually cannot see it thanks to how good it is. Should I go down? Let me go down. They are tamed. They won't kill me. Yes, you get to see this guy over here. On the other side, we get the Sarcosuchus Imperator. Again, this was all intentional. I intentionally made sure the tree is going inside this part to give it all of that realistic look. Now, regarding the Sarcosuchus, you will have, this is by the way is a future thing that I'm going to be showing you just after this video. So you get one Sarco which is moving, you get one Sarco which is still moving but getting stuck, and we have the third Sarco just at the periphery of the swamp water as well as the beach, just the way crocodiles should be. And if you want to get a closer look at them, you can come here. So we get the snakes also on this side, by the way. Lots of titanoboas. And if you want to take an even closer look, we'll have to go down here. Right, this side. And it is stuck there. Let me change the time to night, then it becomes better to see. Yes. This is the only enclosure I would say is kind of incomplete because I did not even color some of these fences and everything else. I just made it. That snake has gone out of its enclosure and moving without any conscience. I will need to tame. I'll need to fetch that guy later on. So this was the swamp biome, and the swamp biome was actually very small. I did not get actually enough swampy bushes and water to actually make this biome look bigger. And hence also I actually gave up on the decoration. Now let's look at another very peculiar biome. All of the aerial creatures are in the aviary. We are going to look at this part of the zoo in the next video, but for now let's head on to the aviary. Aviary with all of these creatures, and because it's an aviary, okay, you might have watched Jurassic Park 3 in which it had a massive cage which was the aviary, and that cage was made with metal. We cannot have something like that in this game because we do not have the building scope for it. Hence what I have done is, to simulate that look, I have made a tech force field, and I made it with navy color because the navy color actually is looks appropriate for the color scheme that I have, which is also white with navy and black, symbolizing the aerial biome. There can be more decor. If I had other mods like the different eco decor mods, I could have placed all these different types of shops and other decorations everywhere else. Now we're going to head through here. Now you can either go up or you can see these guys from here. So we have vultures feeding on carrion. Carrion means uh, dead creatures. And what appropriate carrion to give other than the ichthyornis? So you know, right, the ichthyornis dermis, it actually displays like this, and so I decided it would be a very good way to show the vultures feeding on it. You actually see the vultures over there, and you should have a vulture. There should have been a vulture over there also above. Anyway, these are all the vultures. I have made these things look kind of like a skywalk because it looks like again kind of similar to how Jurassic Park 3 is. So you are surrounded by birds everywhere within the cage, and you are inside this enclosed walking place. Next one would be the snow owl. We get, well, we also have Argentavis also. We got Argentavis and we got an XRG over at the top. And here we get a snow owl as well as a ghost of a snow owl which is looking ominously towards us. I don't know why it is looking at us like this. Uh, is it me or something weird about it? Because this guy is ignoring us. This guy is more or less ignoring us. But this ghost just decided to look at. Just look at that. That is creepy. That is creepy. Nothing? Ignoring, completely ignoring, and then looking at us. But scary. Let's see how scary it is from this side. Again, this guy is creepy. So we get pteranodons on this side, or PTs as you call them. We get a couple of griffins, and then we get the Quetzalcoatlus. Now there are two more birds in the game, actually three more birds, Phoenix, Tapehara and Tropiognathus, which I am going to be showing you in a completely different place, more appropriate for those creatures. If we go up, we are going to get an aerial view of them. So we have the pteranodons catching fish, and this fish is trying to escape and is utterly scared. Next we have griffins chasing horses in Fantasyland because that's what griffins do. Yes. A Quetzalcoatlus hunting raptors. Yes, you heard it. You saw it right. Not the other way around. Raptors are not hunting Queds. Queds is hunting raptors. You may have even watched a couple of documentaries like Walking with Dinosaurs, Planet Dinosaur, etc. You would see that there was a creature called Hatzegopteryx, which was similar in size and slightly smaller than a Queds, doing the same thing. These guys were fearsome. Because of their size, raptors would be scared of them. Next, we have an Argentavis. Okay, Argentavis hunted ground sloths and even chased terror birds of their prey. So these guys are okay. By the way, all these descriptions are accurate descriptions I've taken through my research on paleontology, which is, by the way, my favorite subject. So in real life, a megatherium would be preyed upon by an Argentavis, and the megatherium would not have a chance to protect itself. Snow owls chasing deer, which is what they do in this game. Next we have a pteranodon catching fish. So, fish. So there we have completed the aerial biome. So let's just check this part out from here. So this is how it looks like. Okay. So that was the swamp biome over there, as well as the aviary over here. I did not see this before. What is this? Argent snow owl. Okay. So that was it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you this part, which are all of the apex herbivores and grassland creatures. So all the really big versions of the herbivores like mammoths will be on the next video. But hey, that is it for this video. If you liked it, please drop a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.